Hello, good day to all of you guys. Thank you very much. We've reached 100 subscribers as of yesterday, actually. So, at the time of recording, this is already the next day. Let's continue our steps in financial planning with step number 4. So, step number 4 on the basics of financial planning is match your goals with the right financial instrument. Okay, so we have those goals in our previous video and vlogs. We have to match that with the proper financial instrument. Okay, so that we can match, we need to have a financial instrument that is right for our goal. Alamin natin ang pagkakaiba ng pag-iipon at pag-invest. So let's discuss about this. When you save something, you're actually preserving your money. So it's the preservation of money for future use. You don't expect a return when you save. So sometimes it might lost its value a little because of inflation if it's too long. Like every year there's inflation. So let's say you have 100,000, and next year the value is most probably not 100,000 anymore. The buying power is a little bit lower because of inflation. So you preserve it, but sometimes you might lose a little bit of it, the buying power of that because of inflation. And what is investment? In investment, you expect a certain amount or a growth of your fund. So there's an expectation of capital appreciation, but this involves some risk. So you really need to know your different types of investment, whether you want a long term, a short term, or a medium term goal or for your investment. So again, for investment, may tubo, may ini-expect na tubo, and then merong risk or posibilidad na bumaba yung ininvest mo. Kaya po mag-ingat po sa pag-invest, di ba, ng pera. So what we can do is we have to educate ourselves like what you're doing now. You're actually educating yourself. You can ask, you can read, and yeah, don't hesitate to ask me or other financial advice or other financial experts on this field. So it's better to know something than just on your own. Okay, so you ask around. Okay, so sa umpisa tayo yung nagtatrabaho for our money, sa pera natin. Tayo nagtatrabaho. So at age 23, we start to work. We are in a way man at work. So we work hard to earn money. But at let's say age 30, we should have some money that is already growing or working for us. In a way, a passive income, kahit konti lang. So man and money at work. So at 30, kailangan meron na rin tayong other sources of income. Okay? Na kumikita. At later on, at let's say at age 50, money at work. So dapat medyo mataas na yung passive income natin. Okay? Kasi because of some reason, pwedeng mawalan tayo ng trabaho or pwedeng ano na yung health natin or mag-retire, di ba? So when we retire, most probably bababa talaga income natin, di ba? So we have to think of this. Okay? And kung ang pag-invest ay risk, mayroon ding ibang risk, di ba? So what are those? Risk of getting sick or injured, risk of living too long. So pag sobrang tagal naman nating mabuhay, mas kailangan maraming pera ang reserba. Diba? So you can consider that as a risk as well. Risk of getting injured. Diba? Hindi naman natin maiwasan kahit gano'n natin kaingat, meron talagang mga aksidente na nangyayari along the way or ibang tao na damay tayo sa accident because of some people are careless on the road or other situations. Diba? So pwede po kayong pwede ring risk of dying too soon. So we still have responsibilities to our family. What if something happens to us? So that's a risk that not only you are carrying, but it will be a burden to the whole family, especially if you're the breadwinner. Diba? So, yan, accident, mga dengue or death. So we really need to think of something to secure our income from life's biggest risks, like these three that I've mentioned here. So may mga ganun ding risk. Okay, so kailangan protektahan natin yung sarili para at yung family natin for those risks. Okay? So, diversification is the key. Okay? So, kailangan ang pag-i-invest ay sari-saring uri, different modalities para maiwasan yung sobrang pagkalugi. Diba? So, you have option for short-term or preservation in a way. You can just put your money in a bank deposit or bank time deposit. And gusto mong kumita, pwedeng sa mutual fund, pwede ring real estate. Real estate is a good it's a good instrument also to diversify because medyo hindi siya ganun ka-risky, no, as compared to equities or stock market, no. But may managing risk na ano yan, hindi rin parating lumalaki yan. So the key in real estate is location and the future development in that location. So you still need to study that, or you still need to ask around ano mga future developments sa area na to. You can own a business, okay? There's also a risk on that. So you have to be knowledgeable, you have to be passionate, and you have to focus. 100% dapat yan kung gusto mong lumago yung negosyo mo. Lalo na sa simula. Okay? So stock market, you can manage your own fund. You can directly manage it, but you need more time, you need more effort, and you need more knowledge. And do you have that? Then you can do it. But if you don't have, then perhaps assign a fund manager or ask a fund manager or invest in a company that does the investment for you. Okay, so pwede mag-stock market. Another thing is variable unit link insurance. Actually, this is one of our services in my company that I represent. VUL. So VUL usually nasasagot niya yung protection needs ng clients namin. And then the client has the option to choose a fund, pwedeng bonds, pwedeng equities. So again, dyan ang papasok, depende sa goal. Kung long term, perhaps usually yung client ko, sige, stock market na lang kasi long term naman yan. I'm not planning to withdraw it in 5 years or even 10 years or something like that. Pero pag ayoko ng risky, gusto ko lang ng basta ma-preserve lang or na may tubo naman. So dun lang sa bonds. So ganun sila. Okay, so depende talaga. So as an advisor, I cannot just give a policy na ganito dapat sa'yo. You really need to know yourself and to tell me what do you want. Ganun ako makipag-usap sa mga Iba-iba kasi tayo ng goal. So para malagay natin yung pera mo sa tamang financial instrument. So kung long term, okay lang. So we can, pwede natin hayaan mo na stock market, okay lang yan kasi we have a good history naman. So the basis for this deciding is you cannot project a future, but the basis is history. Ano na ang napatunayan ng fund manager na to, ng company na to. And as an advisor, I can show my clients yung historical performance ng fund and hindi naman ako nahihiya. Kasi maganda na may historical performance ng fund. And I've proven it as almost 8 years as an agent. Nakikita ko yung funds nila. Okay, kahit may pandemic. So I'm confident about this. So VUL can do a lot of things. In one policy, you can do a lot. Meron kang protection, meron kang investment. Okay? So I will show you the last slide on tips on investing from I got this slide from our training in the company. And so first, you have to identify your investment objectives and needs. So kailangan alamin mo para saan. Why are you investing? Okay? And then determine the appropriate investment outlet. So alamin mo kung ano yung, di ba, alam mo na kung long term ba o short term, kung para saan. Then you choose, ano ba dapat? Funds ba? Pwede i-save savings lang ba? Pwede bang time deposit lang? Pwede bang stock market or combination? Like managed fund, mga ganun, combination ng stock market and ng bonds. So pwede ganun. And then make a regular investment program. So mas maganda yung regular na nag-invest, hindi yung kung kailan lang may pera, so ganun. Okay lang din naman yan, pero it's better to have a regular talaga. It's in a way, discipline talaga. And of course, this is very important. Like, realization ko rin to, I could have started when I started earning. Start early. Start early. Pag may sweldo ka na, maglaan ka talaga. I started at the age of 27, can you imagine? So, sa condo, sa equities, sa dalawang condo, tapos another equity, so ilang policies na rin. Pero imagine if I started at the age of 22 when I started working in the university, Di ba? Ang laki ng difference, ang laki ng time. 4 years, 5 years, parang ang bilis lang niya. Naisip ko, ay, dapat pala ginawa ko to. But my agent before, who was my student, actually, my former student, lumapit lang siya sa akin 7 years. So, I didn't know. So, but after that, I volunteered. So, I could have done this early. Walang kumausap sa akin na financial advisor. But that student of mine, actually, nag-present siya sa colleague ko. Narinig ko, uy, pwede ka mag-present sa akin kasi naghanap ako ng ways to invest and to save for the future. But pinakita niya yung beauty ng life insurance with investment. And I started 7 years ago, 5 years ago, 3 years ago. So, and yeah, the thing is, you really need to do it. You really need to decide early. Okay, so that's all for this session. See you in the next video, and that is the last step. Okay, choose. Bye bye.